Okay, that's Shirley Caesar's This Is the Day That the Lord Has Made, Rejoice. It's a real good song for showing you movement between chords, especially if you're in a minor key. Now, it's in the key of A minor, which if you studied our lesson on relative minors, if you say Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, and Si, keeps repeating itself. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, you know, over and over again. But if you start using the same notes but start on 6, that's A minor, and it's called a relative minor because it's the same notes as in C. Now the good thing about that is when you're in a minor key, if you go from 6 to 6 rather than 1 to 1, it seems like you could do so much more movement in there. Right? And so when you hear songs like that, a lot of times it just goes from the 6th chord to the 2 chord to 6. On light jazz, that's what you hear most of the time, right? Right? Because you can do so much moving in between, all right? You can say when you're going 6 to 2 to 6 to 2. When you get a little bit bored, you say 6 to 2, the 3, and the 6 because you back cycle. The circle of fourth says you go from 3 to 6. I'm sorry. To 3, 6, and when you got to play the 6 again, you can hit the 3 again before you go to the 6, right? You back cycle, right? All right, and then since you want to go to 3, you can hit the 7 first, circle of fourth, right? And then 2, 3, 4, and just about any number that you hit. You can do that. You can go any place you want to before you go into the 6, right? Now I've hit everything. I've hit everything except 1. I've hit 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, right? I've hit them all. This is the day that now if you know your number system in C, that's the one thing you got to do. Well, number system in C, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And circle of fourths. At least you got to know the 5 to the 1, right? 5 to the 1, which is G, F, A, B flat, D. And then when you go to C, you drop the F down to E. You got to know that. On this song, they just do the F, B flat, D, and G in the bass. G goes to C, and F moves over from 5 to 1, 5 chord to 1 chord, right? All right. And then 7, 3, 6. You got to know that. 7 is B in the bass, A, D, F. This is circle of fourths in C. 7, 3, which is E, A flat, C, D, F, and then back to the 6th chord, which is A minor 9th, A, G, B, C, E. I don't know why I'm in a soapbox mood today, but some of y'all come and visit me at Fort Worth, and some of you I just happen to run into, and I find out those that are struggling are those who have not memorized the number system and circle of fourths, right? Those that haven't memorized, when I meet you and I give you a free lesson, you just start picking up stuff left and right like lightning. Those that don't have it memorized, you're really struggling, all right? So learn that number system and learn that circle of fourths in whatever key you're going to do it. All right. So I know you know it for C. So on that song it says, "This is the day that the Lord has made, rejoice." All right, which starts on the 6th chord that I just gave you. And then with the left hand, you just kind of do like a bass player. So you're using A's, E, G, E's. 5 to 1, circle of fourths that I showed you earlier. This is the day. Now you're on the 4 chord. Now on the number system, I give it to you F, E, A, G, C. But just invert it. Put the E on the other side. This is the day that the Lord has made, rejoice. And once again, you do like a bass player. C, D, C, C, D, C. And then the 3. Old which is E minor 7th, E, G, B, D, and back to 6. This is the day, 2 chord. Alright, our 2 chord for number system is D, F, A, C, but just put that E on there to make it a minor 9. This is the day that the 736 Lord has made, rejoice. Right, and then if you want to, just for a turnaround, you could say hit big 3. This is the made that the Lord has made, rejoice, and you're back to it. That big 3 was E, F, A flat, B, D, or you could say, right, or it says da 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 da, right, da da da, E, G, A, C, back and say that. All right, so that's the first part. Now, there's another part where the sopranos and the altos say, this is the day that the Lord has made me. This is the... Now that bass walks down 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now this is also good for ear training too. I'm putting a lot into this song because this is just a good teaching song in so many times. 6, 5, 4, 1. I'm sorry. 5, 1, 4, 3, 6, 2, 7, 3, 6. You want to say that to yourself because you train yourself to hear it in all these songs where you have all that chord movement. Now, when you says this is the doors, this is the day. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That's all over the place. 6. This is the 2 that the Lord, 3 chord that we did, old school 3, has made. Alright. This is the 2, 3, 4. So come on. Come on. To rejoice. Lift your heads and praise his day. Just come on. Rejoice. Right? You want to hear that? Excuse me. Okay. And they do that for a while. And they say then they say rejoice. Let's see. I'm sorry. Now that time on the 3 is 2, 3, 6 on that. Rejoice is just 2, 3, 6. 2, big 3, which is, we did that before. It's E, F, A flat, B, D. Joyce, and then it walks down to re. Now what I like to do is re. Alright, re, F, E, alternate bass, Joyce. Just to give you a little variety. Re, Joyce. Alright. Then it says, this is the day that the Lord has made. Lift your voice and rejoice. Right? This is the day that the Lord has made. Lift your voice and rejoice. Okay, that's 6. That says the day. 6 chord. Now that's just a way of doing a 2 dominant. So you do the F sharp, E, A, C, D, E, I'm sorry, E, A, C, E. It's just that. That's the old school, but they just revoice it. Alright, that the Lord has made. Okay, that's just an F9. Your 4 chords, you do a 9 this time instead of the mellow major 9th, you do a dominant 9. F, A, E flats. See, the E flat makes it soulful. G. Lift your voice. That's just another big 3. Sharp 9. E, A flat. your hands, stomp your feet, lift your voice. The 7 and rejoice. 7th, right? So it's almost like this is the day that the Lord has made. Lift your voice. 4, 3, 6. Now when they go to the clap your hands, stomp your feet, it's almost the same. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, lift your voice. Then you go down to walk down to 7, rejoice. 7, 3, 6. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, lift your voice, rejoice. Now that when she's talking, you keep doing the same chords, but you just kind of. When they do that little run there, if you want to do that, that's just A, G, A, C, A, E, G, F sharp, D, A, G, A, C, A, F sharp if you want to, but I just do up your feet, lift your voice, rejoice, and then rejoice. Hello, and that's the whole song. All right, that's quite a bit in that, but the main things that I want you to remember is sing those numbers, because that's whenever you get those songs in those minor keys, those fast songs, they do the same thing over and over. So so each little pattern in there, that 2, 3, 6, 6, 2, 4, 3, 6. Sing that bass part. That'll train your ear to follow songs. All right. Okay. All right, so have fun with that. Don't just play. Understand. If there's anything that's not clear, email me and make me explain it again. All right, I put more than I wanted to, but don't just play. Understand and be a blessing to your church.